From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 Live at Lunch.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bayla Walker, and thank you so much for joining us today for Live at Lunch. Right now, we are live from the Rip Hewes Stadium in Dothan. We are getting ready to kick off Dothan United soccer team's first home season opener. We are so excited to be here today, to be here with them on their field as they prepare for this. And of course, I am with a very, very important guy right now, the guy who was in charge of it all, Mr. Steve Donner. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh my gosh, thanks for being here today.
Of course. Now, Steve, I want to know how you got here. How did you get to become the president and owner of the Dothan soccer team?
Well, so I'm in the USL Hall of Fame. We were granted a franchise to put somewhere in the country with no professional soccer to sort of grow the game. And I've been holding on to it for a few years. And Stephen Durham here, who's been a lifelong resident forever, started to teach me the virtues of Dothan and why he thought it'd be a great fit. So over a 7-month period, we made a number of visits, came to see the stadium, and the city's vision to renovate the stadium is amazing. It's also a big reason why we're here. And talked to the league. The league commissioner, ironically, was born in Dothan. So I think all the stars aligned to bring this franchise here.
It seems like all the stars have aligned. Now, I want to know what you all have going on tomorrow. We know we have the game, of course, but we have fireworks, so many things for the families and children. So what else do you all have for tomorrow?
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a full night of entertainment. So pre-game, we're giving away 5,000 thunder sticks in our colors, so they'll make plenty of noise, fill up the stadium. Also 3,000 Mandic schedules, so people will walk out with our schedule. We've got fire towers in every corner of the field for fire and smoke. So when the team scores, there'll be fireworks, there'll be smoke and fire. We promise smoke and fire, we're bringing it one way or the other. And then post-game, halftime we have a dance team, the Vipers, being entertaining the crowd. And then post-game we'll have a Memorial Day fantastic fireworks display, which will hopefully cap off a great night. Yeah,
so you have dancing, you have fireworks, y'all. It is going to be great vibes for tomorrow.
Great vibes.
Now, I want to know, what all do you need from the community to continue to support this team and you all as you start this season?
I thank you for asking, and really it's just bringing it. We have done a year's worth of work here. The coaches have put together an amazing team, both with local players and players from 14 different countries representing, and we're all representing Dothan. So it's all about pride of Dothan for us. We just ask the fans to come out, enjoy the night, bring the noise, and let's bring our first win home and show USL that Dothan is now a soccer town.
Well, you all have heard it from Steve, the man himself. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all, you have to come bring that great energy. He's been talking about it with me today. So thank you so much for coming and talking on News 4 about the game tomorrow.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Of course. We'll see you then. Now, turning to weather, we are taking a bird's eye view from Rip Hewes Stadium. Clear and sunny weather for now, perfect for outdoor festivities. I'm going to kick things over to our forewarned meteorologist, Zach. Zach, it feels pretty good outside, right?
Yeah, a little bit on the warmer side of things, but overall things feeling pretty all right here at Rip Hewes Stadium as we're getting ready for that first game for the Dothan United Soccer Club. We started off the morning with some fog, some cloud cover in place that has since given way to those same mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies that we've seen throughout much of the last several afternoons in this bit of a drier and a warmer period that we've had in place. We'll start out with a live look out over downtown Dothan, and again, in very similar scenes to what we're seeing out here at Rip Hewes Stadium, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, and those temperatures continuing to get warmer and warmer. The northern parts of the state dealing with a round of showers and thunderstorms. We can see a little bit of an increase in some of those rain chances by later this evening, maybe another round into early tomorrow afternoon. We'll have more on that coming up, but for right now, things fairly dry and things fairly warm for us here around the region. Temperatures have already warmed up for the most part into the middle 80s. 84 in Dothan, Abbeville, Donaldsonville, 85 in Ozark, Enterprise, and Geneva, 87, one of those warmer spots over in Crestview at the moment. And again, we'll continue to see those mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies stick around throughout much of the rest of the afternoon. Then as we head into the evening, we could see a little bit more of an increase in those clouds. Can't completely rule out a very, very quick stray shower or two by later this evening. Not everybody's going to see the rain, but a couple of us could see a quick shower or two. Outside of that, we'll see mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, temperatures warming up into the upper 80s, lower 90s by later this afternoon. We'll take a look at that weekend forecast. Memorial Day weekend, a lot going on. We'll take a look at all those details coming up.
Yeah, Zach, so much going on this weekend, and that's why we are here at the Rip Hewes Stadium. And of course, no sports team is complete without their leaders. I am here with the head coach and an assistant coach to really talk about what goes into a team. Now, you all had tryouts right in March, but now we're here for the first season home opener. I mean, how's that preparation been, Carl?
It's been pretty crazy. It's been all systems go since the minute we walked in. Obviously from tryouts we took a few players that have come in and done really, really well, and then obviously, as Steve alluded to, we've recruited from all over the world, and yeah, we've had a really good start, but we're so excited to be back at home and ready to showcase ourselves in front of everyone.
Yeah, now I heard that you all had your first win on Wednesday. Do you think you're still kind of riding on that high to bring it in till tomorrow?
Well, I was saying to someone, our job is to try and control the emotions, so all the guys are obviously really excited about the win. They're more excited about being back here in front of so many people on Saturday. But our job is to try and kind of keep it cool and just stick to business. But inside, we're like kids at Christmas for sure.
Well, it's okay. We're going to let y'all keep it cool, but we are going to bring the excitement for you. Now, I want to know, are there any goals that you all have for this season? Some things that you've kind of been looking at to maybe achieve?
Well, I think for this season, the goal is to make a statement in the division. We obviously want to win. It's a really tough division, but we're here to win games, to win the championship. We've done it in the past, so that's what we're here for.
So I know that the players, you know, they've had a journey to get here. I mean, what was your journey to being head coach?
It was a random phone call. I've worked in these leagues for a long time and had a phone call that they were interested in me being the guy, and I came in and they're incredible people, and it's all about the people first, and we obviously kind of got in touch with the people in the city and really felt like we were going to be at home here, and if we're at home, then we'll do some good work, and that's what we plan to do.
Right, so I think the big thing is the community, right? I know the big thing here is Dothan. I mean, I moved here a year ago. The community has just been so supportive in bringing us all here. So is there anything that you all might need from the community to help you continue to coach and help these boys out?
To be honest, continue to do what everybody's doing. I can't go anywhere without somebody mentioning the team and supporting the team and asking questions like that. What do you need? How can we help? And they help so much already, and it's really just get out on Saturday night and for the rest of the season and get behind all of these guys that are working tremendously hard, not just the players but the staff and everybody involved, and we're just looking to do everyone proud.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk with me. Of course, I know you said you're trying to keep your emotions. We're going to be excited for you all. I really appreciate you all taking the time out to come, and of course, you always have a friend here at News4, so thank you so much for coming to talk to me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, coming up, we are going to continue the excitement surrounding this first home season or opening game here at Rip Hewes Stadium. Stay with us.
Follow News 4 on Instagram at WTVY News 4. From the Forewarn Weather Center, meteorologist Zach Webster.
Hi everyone, we're here at Rip Hewes Stadium, home of the Dothan United Soccer Club, getting ready to kick off their first home game of the season. That'll be happening tomorrow night. We're getting everything set up and ready to go here. For now, the weather looks good, and I think for the most part, weather continues to look good for much of our Memorial Day weekend, especially right around game time. We should continue to see lots of sunshine with some clouds, but we will have to mention some small rain chances. More on that in just a little bit. I don't think it's very much that we'll have to worry about, but we'll dive more into that a little bit later on. There's a live look out over downtown Dothan right now, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, very, very similar to what we've seen over the last several afternoons around the region. There's a look at satellite and radar. Things a bit more active over the northern parts of the state. Showers and thunderstorms moving through places like Huntsville and just to the north of Birmingham, but that rain staying well away from us. We've got lots of sunshine, and that temperature has already warmed up into the middle 80s for us around the region. 84 in Dothan and Donaldsonville, 85 Ozark, Abbeville, Enterprise, Geneva, 87 one of those warm spots in Crestview as well as in Eufaula, 84 down along the Gulf Coast in Panama City. We'll continue to see those mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies throughout much of the rest of the afternoon. Then we'll watch later this evening. There's a couple places that may see a very small shower or two pop up later this evening. Most of us should stay dry, and we'll see those clouds on the increase as we head into the overnight hours tonight and into early Saturday morning. We'll start off the day on Saturday with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies in place. Then we'll have to watch as we head farther along into the afternoon. We'll get get a little bit of a system make its way through the region, and that brings some isolated thunderstorms to the region. I don't think everybody sees rain. This rain is not very widespread, but for a few of us, we could see a momentary shower or thunderstorm roll through the region by the early portions of Saturday afternoon. A lot of that is pushed off toward the south and dissipated as we head farther along into the evening, then things looking really good as we head into the overnight hours Saturday night. A few of those storms could be on the stronger side of things. There's a look at the severe weather outlook for Saturday. Much of the region under a marginal 1 out of 5 risk for some strong to severe storms. Again, we won't see rain everywhere, but some of those storms could be a little bit on the stronger side of things. Some hail, some strong winds going to be the greatest threats that we see out of this. Not really looking at much of a tornado or a flooding threat. Rainfall totals for the most part should be just over half an inch, mostly for some of our eastern counties. But again, this will not be very widespread, and not everybody will see rain as that rolls through the region. Yellow beach flags out along the Gulf Coast today. Winds out of the south at 5 to 10 knots. Bays coastal lakes a light chop. That water temperature 82 degrees. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies throughout the rest of the day today. High temperatures right back up into the lower 90s. Could see a stray shower later this afternoon and into the evening. Partly cloudy skies overnight tonight. Low temperature around 72. And we could see another round of patchy fog settle into the region by early Saturday morning. A 30% chance of some isolated showers and thunderstorms by Saturday afternoon. High temperatures in the lower 90s. Much of the rest of our Memorial Day weekend looks pretty good. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with highs in the lower 90s. And we'll continue to see some of those small rain chances stick around into Memorial Day on Monday, and then again as we head into Tuesday.
Yeah, well, Zach, hopefully no rain tomorrow because we are here. We are ready to have fun and kick it off with the Dothan United Soccer team. Now, of course, we want you to come and support, and you need to know how to do it. General admission tickets range from $7 to $12.50. Those center pitch tickets range from $7 to $16. Now, of course, you can purchase tickets at DothanUnitedSoccer.com. And of course, if you can't make it tomorrow, check out their home games on their website. But first, I have a special guest joining me. It's all about the boys. It's all about the team. And I have a team player here just to talk with me a little bit about his journey and how excited he is for tomorrow. So thank you so much for coming to talk to me.
Thank you.
So how did you get here? Have you been playing soccer your whole life?
Yes.
And you just found it?
Yeah, so I'm from London, England, and I've been playing my whole life. I got recruited by Carl. I played with him last summer, and yeah, I'm very excited to be here. It's been incredible the first few days in Dothan. There's a big community support, which is the first thing that kind of grabbed my attention speaking to Carl, and yeah, really happy to be here.
Yeah, and you said you moved here from London, so I'm pretty sure that was a huge change coming in. So I was going to ask you about the brotherhood that you all built.
Exactly, that's exactly it. So I came over to do college and summer league. This is my second summer here, and the camaraderie that we have within the team is great. There's a lot of Spanish players, which is liking to my background, and it's been incredible, really. Yeah, it's really, really
So
good.
how does it feel for tomorrow? This will be your first time playing on your home turf. Are you excited about that? Any advantages to that? How are you feeling?
It's a huge advantage, especially with the community coming out to support. We're going to have a bigger fan base than a lot of teams, I would say, in the division as a whole. From what the coaches are saying, there's already like 6,000-7,000 fans, so like that's something that's incredible for us, and they'll act as a 12th man like supporting us, so it's going to be huge.
Yeah, and I want to let you all know I've already got my ticket, so
Yeah.
I will be one of those fans that are coming tomorrow. Now, of course, I want to know, you talk about the people coming to support.
Yeah.
Is there a certain type of pressure that comes with you all being home for your first home season opener? How does that feel?
I don't really see it as pressure. If anything, it's excitement. Like, to know that so many people are supporting us from the community, it just gives us more energy on the pitch, and we're looking forward to home games especially because we know we have that support, and yeah, a little bit of pressure to go out and compete and win, but we take it with excitement for sure.
But of course, we all will be rooting for you. We know
Thank you.
there's going to be families there, sons, children. So what could you say to the little boys looking up to you? There's like, hey, I want to be like him one day.
I take great pride in that. I think to be an inspiration to little kids is a huge thing, and we have to go out there and, one, give our best, and two, set an example for the kids growing up, and I think that's a huge part of it, and yeah, really grateful for the opportunity.
Well spoken, well spoken. We have a gym here in the Wiregrass, and of course I want to know, is there anything that you are looking forward to working on this year personally for you?
I think just gaining more experience. This is my first year in USL too, and gaining more experience and competing at the highest level is a great motivation for me to be able to like make a name for myself, and also the team as well. We're in our first year. We have an incredible backing in terms of president and people funding us, and then coach-wise as well. So I'm more than convinced that we're going to do great this year.
Yeah, I can tell that you all have built a camaraderie here between the coaches, the team, the players. Thank you so much for coming here to talk with me, for talking about the excitement that you have tomorrow. And of course, we are cheering you on. I'm going to be one of those fans rooting him on. So thank you so much for coming and talking with me. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
If you think all burgers are created equal, you better stick around, because the burgers we're making today are over the top.
Today on Investigate TV Plus, the country's worsening maternal health crisis is driving interest in alternative birthing care.
We go in depth with the women working to support Black mothers and reverse the trend.
Here in your hometown, we want to alert you first. When storms change up your day, News 4 has you covered. Rain or shine, our team keeps you prepared hour by hour, keeping you forewarned on all your devices. With the area's most trusted team, News 4, your hometown weather leader. Sponsored by Southeastern Cooling.
You know, it seems like forever since we had a long weekend. And with this weekend being the unofficial start to summer, I can't wait to cook up some burgers and relax. At least that's the plan until something else is added to my never-ending honey-do list. But even with that, I guarantee I'll make time for these over-the-top burgers. To make them, all we do is mix together some ground beef, barbecue sauce, and a touch of salt and pepper. Now we form these into patties, and here's a little tip. Make an indentation in the center of each patty before cooking them so they don't puff up and end up looking like meatballs. Depending on the weather, we can cook them inside in a grill pan or skillet or out on the grill. A couple of minutes on each side is all it takes before we top them with a slice of white cheddar. Now we build them with all of our favorites. Lettuce, tomato, bacon, yeah, bacon. And to go a step further, make sure you don't forget to slather these with our homemade garlic mayo and pile on some crispy onion rings. I hope you'll go online and get the recipe for our honky-tonk burgers, so you'll have it on hand this weekend. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, wishing you a happy Memorial Day. And even with everything else going on, don't forget to take a moment to remember those who gave of themselves so we can live in freedom. After all, that's the true meaning of, ooh, it's so good.
Opening night festivities for fans will be full of fun. Now you can expect a tailgate with live music, food, adult beverages, VIP tents, and free merchandise, but for the opening game only. Now for children, there's going to be kids zone with several inflatables. And last but not least, there will be a fireworks show after the inaugural season open. And remember, tickets can be bought at DothanUnitedSoccer.com. And of course, I am here joined by another team player. Y'all, I'm so happy to be here. We are so happy to be here. Happy to be here with you, Cam.
Thank you very much for having me, first off.
Of course. Now, we were just talking about your journey here. So can you fill us in on that to being on the team?
It's been a very good experience for me, really. I've played the league 2 times already. This is my 3rd time, and honestly, for being here for more than 6 years in the States playing football, this is by far the best experience I've ever had playing football. I mean, the preparation, the coaching staff, the guys working behind the scenes, everybody's just doing an awesome job, and there's no more remedy for me to, put the best work I have on the field. So very happy for it.
You talked about the best experience. Why has it been the best experience? Is it the people? I know a lot of people have been telling me about the culture here, your teammates, your coaches, and everybody. Why has it been the best experience?
Having in mind that United States is not one of the biggest countries, in terms of football, the preparations is something that it really, really impressed me. Every single training session is just so much intensity, putting a lot of energy in it. And it's just something that I didn't live for a long time. Honestly, since I
before I came here in Chile, where was the place I was born and raised, and football very serious in South America is very serious. So here it's just like it reminds me back home, really. So that literally makes me.
Well, it probably makes it better, right? You have the back home feel.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm going to talk to you. Tomorrow is game day. Do you do anything special to get you in the mode? Do you have any favorite songs? Do you do anything to kind of get you in the mode?
Not really. I listen what I'm always bringing the speaker, and I just put songs from all over the countries. We have so many cultures in the locker room, but reggaeton is my favorite. Reggaeton, you know reggaeton, right?
No, I've heard of him.
Latin music is like.
Maybe you can put me on a few songs.
Yeah, I will give you some songs there, but yeah, it's a lot of bass and stuff, good mood and everything. It's just like motivation.
And quickly, what are you looking forward to tomorrow the most?
Winning the game. Winning the game. You mean about the music or?
No, the game and everything like
winning
that.
the game.
Of course, music's
100%. I mean, yeah, that's what we're here for to win this game.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me and giving me some songs that I could listen to. I appreciate you.
Songs, let's say Monaco, Bad Bunny, let's say.
Well,
Bad Bunny, you know Bad Bunny?
Yes,
Monaco.
I do. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Cam. I appreciate
Thank you very much.
Of course.
We got plenty of sunshine in place over the Circle City early this afternoon. We'll continue to see those mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies stick around throughout much of the rest of the afternoon. And temperatures already starting to turn a little bit warm. We had a lot of cloud cover to start off the day. Now we've got a lot more of those sunny skies settling into the region. Some storms off to our north. To the north is where those storms will stay throughout the rest of the day today. Those sunny skies that we've already seen have already warmed those temperatures into the middle 80s. We'll continue to warm up into the upper 80s. Some places back into the lower 90s by later this afternoon. Then we'll start to cool off once again with mostly clear skies as we head into the evening and the overnight hours tonight. May see one or two very, very quick showers later this evening. Maybe a few more showers Saturday afternoon. We definitely hope it's out of here for the start of the game on Saturday.
It is definitely going to be a fun day, y'all. There's so much that you can do. You have the fireworks, you have tents for the children, you have beverages, VIP sections, y'all. They have it all down. So if you can come out and join the Dothan soccer team, I hope you all do it.
Should be a lot of fun.
It will be. Thanks, y'all.